Political twist in Nagaland. 21 NPF legislators of Nagaland, led by former Chief Minister THANGJAM, joined Chief Minister nephew Rio, led Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party. MPCC President K. Meghachandra says fresh poppy cultivation should be stopped immediately instead of waiting to destroy harvested illegal poppy plants. Indian Army Red Shield Division, Laimakong National Integrity and Educational Development Organization and SBI signed MOU to provide education to underprivileged students. Fourth in April 2022, Manipur reports 0 COVID-19 cases. State reports 2 recoveries and no death in last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.44%. And India reports 3,688 new COVID-19 cases, over 2,700 recoveries and 50 deaths in 24 hours. Active cases rises above 18,000. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. In an interesting development in Nagaland politics, 21 MLAs out of total 25 MLAs of the Naga People's Front NPF have merged with Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party NDPP. The 21 NPF MLAs led by former Chief Minister THANGJAM joined Chief Minister nephew Rio, led NDPP, leading to fragmentation of the NPF in Nagaland. It may be mentioned that NDPP formed coalition government Nagaland with BJP after the 2018 Nagaland Legislative Assembly election. It is speculated that the recent move has something to do with either the long-pending Naga talks or some internal tussles of NPF, as the party president Surozili Letsisu on Thursday announced that NPF on its own will contest the upcoming Nagaland State Assembly election scheduled in early part of 2023. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President K. Meghachandra demands state government to stop fresh illegal poppy cultivation instead of merely destroying harvested poppy plants. He was speaking on the sidelines of a tree plantation drive in and around Kongbamaru area today. Lining Thong Puriremba Angom Salai Loop organized the drive as a part of the Sajibu Thagi Aroiba ritual. The MPCC leader expressed concerns that forest covers in the state are diminishing while illegal poppy cultivation is on the rise since the past few years, leading to environmental degradation and climatic change. Meghachandra opined that wide publicity of war on drugs will not bring an end to the issue, but sincere efforts are required to curb drugs menace.
Asungmo umangi jaga singse kokthoaga tongan ba commercial crop amadi illegal plantation poppy plant singba thana nabigi lakholiba mayam singase masi sarkar na yengsin ba wale khabar kagas tadi asuk yamna kokthakle adu tawre khole hari base yamna dangna ba jaga sing sidadi ai koi pakhet bagi khudam ai koi uri he na effectively tahuning bagi adagi masi ngak thok na ba masi thingna na bagi damakta Manipur sarkar na thubo matamda lakhot kadab.
Responding to media query regarding non-release of start-up loans to beneficiaries by banks, K. Meghachandra said that Manipur government is in a bad financial condition. He said state government has failed to invest money in relevant banks, hence banks are unable to give loans to beneficiaries of various government welfare schemes. He accused the double-engined BJP government of failing to keep its promises. The MPCC president called upon the public to put their faith only on the Congress party.
Sarkarna masi bank da akan pa instruction pi daba adagi bank da paisa laitaba sarkar gi leiba order myam sing sanda da haibasi kari da praman tawrugani masi gi sugumba loan gi natraga entrepreneur gi naharol sing sida da hongba Manipur ama por ani haina piriba advertise myam sing sidi aikoi kari da sangdam naruni Manipur gi naharol sing da pi gadaba tongan ba different business activities different aikoi gi tongan ba entrepreneur activities masi Congress ki laaba matam da ahongba porok pon natana lenga asidagi aikoi asa tawningai leite hain
Indian Army Red Shield Division Laimakong, National Integrity and Educational Development Organization (NEDO) and State Bank of India have inked a memorandum of understanding to provide residential education and coaching facilities to 50 students from underprivileged families. Indian Army Brigadier Ved Beniwal, AGM of SBI Imphal, Hepuni Bismarck, and Managing Trustee of NEDO, Dr. Rohit Srivastava, signed the MOU in the presence of Governor Laganeshant and GOC of Red Shield Division, Major General Navin Sachdeva, as witnesses at Red Shield Excellence and Wellness Center, Laimakong today. Speaking on the occasion, Governor Laganeshant expressed hope that the initiative will contribute in nation building.
I'm sure in a matter of no time this initiative will be able to create a feeling of mental and social well-being amongst the parents and their children by providing quality education, thus catering for a better life and evolving responsibilities for our country. Not only do we promote the idea of embodiment of equality, but also build trust and bond harmony among the children.
State Bank of India will provide financial support of 1,40,64,000 rupees for the initiative. NEDO will identify and select student beneficiaries, and the Indian Army will set up residential coaching and education facilities and also take responsibility of mentoring students and manage funds allocated for the project. Speaking on the occasion, GOC of Red Shield Division, Major General Navin Sachdeva, said that the project opportunity to underprivileged students to lead a bright future.
The Red Shield Center for Excellence and Wellness, therefore, would provide deserving students an opportunity to avail quality coaching and education together with psychological elevation to prepare for entrance exams for all streams applicable after class 12 standard, including entrance into our academies, which are the stepping stones for careers in the armed forces. Their success will inspire others and will help in establishing long-term employment opportunities for the youth of Manipur.
Subcontractor Longjam Bijando, engaged for restoration of Paubitek High School in Wangway Assembly constituency, refuted Wangway MLA's media statement regarding repair of the school. He clarified that restoration of Paubitek High School is being conducted under Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan Ramsa and not under School Bhagat Hansi mission. Speaking to media today, Bijando clarified that repair has been put on hold due to non-release of fund from Ramsa. He added that the repair of the school is still under process and completion certificate is yet to be submitted to the relevant department.
First stage की पैसा दी लोग जरे second stage लोग दे जो लोग ना बगी जो कुछ जनरली बने कोई जो पैसा जो फंग बसु लाइट्री कोई ये स्कूल फगलन सी है बगी संजीदा यावती है लाई रब्सागी थांग ला को कोनी अदुगा कोई ना जो लोकल लेवल ना सिगी पोसिक कोई है पे दिखादा कोई का सपोर्टर कोई का है पे तानर मगा पोसिक करीनो हारगा पोसिक तवनर मगदी है ना अफबपट ओइगदबनी मतुंग तारपददी मसु मपोसे तौबिगे हाइतागदी कोई मसेन खनरगा तौनरगा सी तौसी यारगा पोसे तौबद हेना फगदी.
Meanwhile, Wangway MLA Kurai Jamlokian has alleged that some people are giving hindrances to welfare activities in Wangway constituency. He expressed worry that Yumnam Huidrom High School, which was one of the best government schools in the state, is losing its reputation due to vested interests. The MLA called for concerted efforts in bringing progress in the constituency. Student bodies MSU, MSF, DESAM and KSA Ziribam units expressed discontentment that some students who are non-residents of Ziribam appeared in Class 6 entrance tests of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, JNV, Ziribam district held today. Speaking to media in front of RK Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya School in Ziribam's Babupara, president of DESAM, Ziribam District Council, El Vilax, claimed that they have evidences to prove that many students from other districts of Manipur gave the entrance tests held at the school. He warned of action against such conducts.
Ziribamdagi nataba thangnariba Assamgi state amadi Manipurgi tongan districtagi mairoi kayana Ziribamda laglaga Ziribamda leiriba maming phawa tarudraba private school singda attest tawsilaga amade chhatra masing lekna leiba government school singda attest tawsilaga tharambagi aikoina ngasi chapchaba kudam galoinana madu phagatpa ngame Ziribamda leiriba ZEO office ta phammiba AIDI na so kupna yengsalobdabusi laiba yam thibani baramaduna ayengdagi Ziribamgi ZEO gi mathakta aikoina akanma mireng changani amade AIDI sing school gi principal in charge amadi headmaster sing punamang akanma mireng changani.
The Kanglei Park Art and Culture Research Center observed 32nd Ipa Imagi Numit at Nainasang Community Hall in Sagolban, Tera, Laukrapam, Laikai today. Speaking on the occasion, Amuko President PH Nando recalled that the rich history and bravery of forefathers, courage of women and urged all to own responsibilities to save Manipur and its rich tradition. Vice President of Poirei Laimarol Mairapai B. Apunba Manipur, Soirai Memcha, President of All Manipur Women Voluntary Association, Yumkaibam Kunjurani, Adakshya of Imphal East, K3 Tama and other eminent persons attended the function.
Khangdana tawriba khangdre miramdam yoba nat gi ipak ihidel chobom da khoji iraq na sat khreba sumbasi khra koi thadok bab summeba akoi gi ipa ipu masa khangji ipa ipu ningsing ji ji sumna dagi ai gi pokba ipa ima du wanteba ekoi punamak bo khoi khunai ju sembina ba khunai ji gi gina to biram mayam duneba tattatna mayam nangini miramdam gi oiba cultural in pacific da miramdam gi oiba ipak ihidel lamada iraq na bagi phiba malaeba masine ba khoina section boidi akoi culture manganba natra culture ngak pa bisda nupi number 80% whatever magi roles.
Combined team of Imphal East District Police Commando and 16 Assam Rifles has seized 40 kg of opium and 16 bags of illegal poppy seeds from 4 individuals. The team arrested them from a waiting shed along Songfel Village Road. Arrested persons are 23-year-old Sham Bahadur Daha, son of late Chandra Bahadur Dalhal, 27-year-old Sanjit Dahal, son of Gangaram Dahal, 42-year-old Vishnu Adhikari, son of late Chandra Bahadur Adhikari, and 31-year-old Kemraj Adhikari, son of Chandra Bahadur Adhikari. Police report says, acting on a tip of the combined team under the command of Imphal East Additional SP Operations KH Herochit and led by Commando OC Inspector KH Henry and Hangang Police OC Inspector KH Patho along with Inspector S. Sanju and 16 Assam Rifles made the seizure. Arrested persons have been handed over to Litan Police Station for further legal action. A team of Bishnupur District Police has arrested 2 persons with possession of a stolen vehicle. Arrested persons are 25-year-old Muhammad Mujib Khan, son of Muhammad Khan from Lilong Haure Bimaka, and 20-year-old Muhammad Nawaz Khan, son of late Nasir Khan from Lilong Mayai Lekai. Police report says they stole a vehicle from Nautakong Chingya Lekai. Police has registered a case against him. Harm Reduction Network Manipur Press Not condemns the suspicious death of Dikcham Joy Shankar alias Thambau at DH Biren Singh Rehabilitation Center in Wangkoi Pangal Sifai. It appeals to Manipur government to curb unwanted incidents and deaths at rehabilitation centers across the state. Manipur did not report any positive case of COVID-19 nor any death in the past 24 hours. 122 samples were tested but all came out negative for COVID-19. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,37,220. Death toll remains at 2,120. With 2 reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases in the state reach 1,35,085 and active cases are 15. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.44%. Time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Honda Kai India Limited na India's strong hybrid electric vehicle New City HEV Lakiba Methada all over India ki oina launch torgani. Hariba gari si high tech performance, advanced safety technology, Honda sensing, smart watch integration, Google Assistance, Alexa, lithium iron battery 8 years and 1600,000 kilometers battery pack warranty.
Gari si ki mileage na 26.5 kilometer per liter oiri.
Premium amadi equipment features kaya yauri. Pre-booking taubiba yargani. Akupa marol kidamak Sangai Honda Showroom, Gari Airport Road, Imphal, Manipur amadi. Bizariba contact number 8657589079 da pau pauyo.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilakras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturitong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, and you're watching Prime Time English News. India added 3,688 fresh COVID-19 cases, 2,755 recoveries and 50 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases are 17,801. Total recoveries are 4,25,33,377. Recovery rate stands at 98.74%. That toll reaches 5,23,803. Over 188 crore 89 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 51 crore 29 lakh 86,000 people. Over 62 lakh 59,000 people have died and recoveries are above 46 crore 68 lakh 62,000. USA has the highest active cases above 13 lakh 60,000 in the world. Secretary of Manipur Cultural Council Takelambam Shyamkanhai called for efforts to revive the art and culture of Manipur, which at present is losing its sheen. Speaking on the sideline of premiere of Manipur film named Tharoi Hanbai Mahau, Shyamkanhai added that film premiere was organized as a part of the effort to preserve the rich art and culture of the state. He said earnings from the movie will be utilized to aid the work of the council.
Matam kaya gi mamang dagi Manipur gi artist sing na thengnari ba tonga tamba khudong sadaba sing individual oina tragana khoi tonga tamba lanai organization oina thengnaba ngamdaba akhoi artist sing yaifana welfare gi artist sing ba tongan tongan ba sakwa thaurangi government tawbi ba mayam se phati ba nate khajitang ai khoina makhoi da haijaba da apun ma pangalaba sagatraga di madu oithoklo haba dagi khun Manipur Cultural Council se semjaki bani council gi so tangai fadaba khoi sel tungi awaba mayam ma leiba aduga matam koina Manipur da pandemic na maram oraga komai harau film da any art form da isai da wari the lilada mayam soksaliba mayam si da khoi yokhatna ba akoina film PREMI sourcing ase akoina chinjabani.
Manipur Cultural Council advisor and noted Sumang Lila artist Saugrapam Hemanta, popularly known as Tolhan, said that Manipur Cultural Council, set up by different personalities and organizations in the field of arts and culture, will not necessarily protest against the government in its pursuit to promote arts and culture of Manipur. He asserted that the council was established with an objective to meet the shortages of art and culture and to preserve and promote it.
Culture gi wai ba ipai puna tambiram ba likun mayam do nawona na nei naraganda sidi khudu gai thina thugai man greda ngakta ngai khod siga di lokthok pa ya de siga di lokthok pa ya haibana chingbugi tongan ba status am da sevkal lakanda irai pa iram dam se culture gi lamni haibudo hen ma je labong oirakadoi ne ba ko madu oirangnam gi damakta semba cultural council ne.
Month-long workshop cum production of Ta Khausa Rule, a part of Thangta, kicked off at Ipathauka Complex in Lamphel Park today. Living Art Academy Manipur Thangta Sagolbantera Lokrapam Leka is holding the event sponsored by Union Ministry of Culture. Young students of Living Art Academy Manipur Thangta showcased Ta Khausa Rule on the occasion. Iramdam Manipur Artists Association IMA will not perform any Shumang Lila until May 8th. Speaking to media at IMA office in Palace Compound today, IMA Secretary Ningombam Tomba said the decision was taken as one of the family members of IMA artists is undergoing medical treatment. Former chairman of prescribed UNLF RK Meghin alias Sanayai inaugurated Koibi Kaithel at Ukongsang in Taubal district today. Singkong Gram Panchayat level constructed Koibi Kaithel in memory of late founding member of the Orient Club Ukongsang Maibam Koibi Maitai. RK Meghin unveiled a memorial of late Maibam Koibi Maitai on the occasion. Singkong Gram Panchayat level chairman Maibam Nin Tempishak and Taubal district cooperative officer Hidam Tomba were present on the occasion. KG Moirang Kendra Apun Balub Kemkal has appointed its new office bearers in the program held at Yumnam Youth Club Moirang Kumam Lekai. Ken undertook oath as the new president of Kemkal, Somikant as secretary, as Bonsant as treasurer, and 9 other executive members took oath as office bearers. Secretary of Historical Heritage Development Organization K. Mohan Chandra Salam Ibo Chauba of Ingu Khadrakpa Moirang Thangjam Pamnaiba Chairap Loishank, Secretary of Moirang Kendra Apunba Maira Paibi Imalup and Thaba, President of Lions Club Moirang PH Arun attended the program. Peoples for Animal has set free rescued wild animals. The animals were 2 Bengal slow loris locally known as Yong Ikai Thibi and 1 Indian giant flying squirrel. Churachandpur district-based Khuga Battalion Assam Rifles personnel rescued one of the slow loris and the other was rescued by 1 Thokchom Michael from Korsata B of Kakching district. The 2 slow loris were set free at the Iripok forest under supervision of DFO Lokendra of Peoples for Animals Kakching, while 1 Ilangbam Surchandra along with police team led by Hairok Police SI S. Bubon rescued the Indian giant flying squirrel. People of the Animals Manipur picked up the animal from its rescuers and handed over to the rescue center of Iroisemba Zoological Garden after giving first aid to the animals. India Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center Guwahati forecast further rains moderate to heavy in the coming few days in both hills and valley regions of Manipur. Thunderstorm and winds of high velocity are expected in some areas. Widespread rain is expected in Tamenglong, Senapati, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Ziribam, Noni, Bishnupur, Chandal, Churchandpur and Firzol district. In some places of Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Noni, Bishnupur and Chandal district in couple of places in Taubal, Kakching and Technopal district today. Widespread rain in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ziribam, Churchandpur and Firzol district. Rain in some places of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Noni, Bishnupur and Chandal district, and in some isolated places in Taubal, Kakching and Technopal district is expected on May 1st. Many places of Tamenglong, Ziribam, Churchandpur and Firzol district will get rain. Some places of Senapati, Noni and Chandal district, Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Bishnupur district and few isolated places in Taubal district on May 2nd. Rain is predicted in many places of Tamenglong, Ziribam, Churchandpur and Firzol district, most of the places in Senapati, Noni and Chandal district and some areas of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Bishnupur, Taubal and Technopal district on May 3rd. Rain is predicted in many places of Tamenglong, Ziribam, Churchandpur and Firzol district, most of the areas in Senapati, Imphal West, Imphal East, Noni and Chandal district as well as many places in Kangpokpi, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Bishnupur, Taubal, Kakching and Technopal district on May 4th. As per ICAR Agrometeorological Unit Lamphel, Manipur recorded 3.6 mm rain in last 24 hours. Proscribed umbrella group of Korkom greets people of Manipur, particularly the laborers and farmer communities, on the occasion of Labor Day tomorrow. Korkom Publicity Committee press note says Labor Day is observed across the globe, commemorating the achievement of labor movement and marking the Haymarket protests of Chicago on May 1st, 1886. Korkom calls upon labor community to stand united in safeguarding their rights. Korkom assures all help in fight against challenges facing farmers of the state. Chanura Lamchinglai Kanglaipak CLK conveys greetings to all the laborers in the state on the occasion of Labor Day tomorrow. CLK press release pays respect to the labor community for the immense contributions to the society since time immemorial. A working journalist for Radio Liberty in Ukraine has been killed in Russian rocket strikes at Kiev. 7 journalists from Ukrainians and other countries have been reportedly killed so far since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February. They have been killed in rocket strikes, airstrikes and firings. Russian soldiers are reportedly looking out for several journalists. The U.S. Defense Department is blaming Russian President Vladimir Putin for being heartless for the level of atrocities meted out on civilians. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed desire to meet Vladimir Putin, considering that he is the sole authority to take every decision in Russia, though he feels that it will be futile. And now the sports news. All Manipur Association AMFA today held its annual referee fitness test at artificial turf ground near Lamlong Bridge. AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar, Chairman of Referee Committee R.K. Sanayama, General Secretary L. Jotim Moy and eminent officials of AMFA attended the event. A total of 160 referees, including 20 female referees belonging to category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and those newly inducted referees participated in the fitness test held under the guidance of AMFA Hat of Referee I. Rabichandra along with other 10 football instructors. Speaking on the sideline, AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar said that the fitness test was held to reorient and train the referees on the ever-evolving rules.
Anova recruitment program am susidi yauri maduna category 5 asina koi ahanba horopai stage primary haidare adugumba referee mayam ju stage tasmani yauri tasengna akoi mamang sigi akoi all India Football Federation da 360 soina referee keno si akoi sman si tawgre haiba sisu lekre adu sisu akoi federation soina report submit tawgodorimni adana masi akoi tawdaba yadaba fitness level ojiki football sidi speed and strength la hana yamna fancy oi bahagidara skill aduda tawsinatre.
Selection trial for senior Courage players to represent India in the upcoming Asian Games in China will be held on May 7th and May 8th in Pune, Maharashtra. Interested players from Manipur may contact General Secretary of Courage Association of Manipur on or before May 3rd. In 75th National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy, it's end of the journey for Manipur as they lost to West Bengal by 3-0 in the semi-final match played yesterday. West Bengal were up 2-0 within 7 minutes of the game, and that added too much pressure to Manipur as they had to play the chasing game. Manipur came up with many attacks, but they failed to convert them into goals. Brilliant goalkeeping by West Bengal's Priyansh Singh foiled many attacks from Manipur, and for that eventually he was awarded man of the match. In the 74th minute, West Bengal Dilip Oran's goal from a long cross from the left sealed the deal for his team and thus putting West Bengal for the finals to Santosh Trophy for the record 46 times. The final match will be played on Monday. In IPL cricket, Mumbai Indians will look to salvage its pride by breaking with its winless streak against Rajasthan Royals in the match which is underway right now at Dr. D.Y. Patil Sports Academy, Navi Mumbai. In another match played yesterday, Lucknow Super Giants beat Punjab Kings by 20 runs. Electing to bat first, Lucknow Super Giants started off well, reaching 98 runs for the loss of just 2 wickets in 12 overs and 2 balls, but 4 wickets fell in quick succession in the next 19 deliveries, which rendered them to a total of 111 for 6 wickets. However, with some good hitting from its tail enders, They managed to put up a decent target of 153 runs in a given 20 overs, and that target proved to be good enough in a sluggish wicket as Punjab Kings could only score 133 runs in reply, thus winning the match by 20 runs. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. Political twist in Nagaland. 21 NPF legislators of Nagaland, led by former Chief Minister T.R. Zeliang, joined Chief Minister Nefurio-led Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party. MPCC President K. Meghachandra says fresh poppy cultivation should be stopped immediately instead of waiting to destroy harvested illegal plants. Indian Army Red Shield Division, Laimakong National Integrity and Educational Development Organization and SBI signed MOU to provide education to underprivileged students. Fourth in April 2022, Manipur reports 0 COVID-19 cases. State reports 2 recoveries and no death in last 24-hour. Recovery rate stands at 98.44%. And India reports 3,688 new COVID-19 cases, over 2,700 recoveries and 50 deaths in 24-hour. Active cases rise above 18,000. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night and stay safe.
Battery low hai.
Wow, bullet too.
Huh?
Oh, here's the Sadoiro.
I ware dugini thaise.
Atumbu saning labadi, atumbu tum saudan. Mahi watra pangal kanaba, Dr. Reddy's ki rebalance thaki.
Adom gi thakna basingda chini chamas manga yawi. Adubu rebalance tadi 38% chini hanthai. Thom, vitamin C, amasung 38% chini hanthana.